Hey everyone, Coops here from the whole Box and Dice Duel of Summoners coming at you today. Been absolutely loving this game, specifically the arena. I mentioned how good it was in my introduction video, and I'm very excited to be able to show you exactly what it is today. You start off with 12 random cards, and you can see they've all got the various symbols and resource costs on them all. And how it works is you lock in rows either horizontally or vertically, and you can see those hold buttons. So let's check out some of the cards. Phantom of a Magical Beast. You can see the attack and the defense plus the armor that the card has. We've got Animate Dead, a 3-star card. The stars are the ratings for the cards. So we've got some really strong stuff. Tanak is a very powerful hero, and it looks like we've got some pretty good resources in, I guess, light, gold, and maybe mana. It's just a little bit tricky. We've got Fairy Luna at the top there. Cocoon Trap is a very strong card, but we don't have any other green for it. But that doesn't mean we won't see some of these resources. You do have the ability, like I said, to lock in a row, send some cards away. We've got another Ruari, so that's a very powerful card. I love Ruari's ability. I think we'll probably just take the top and left row, I think, here. Even though there is some powerful stuff, I'm happy to see kind of what comes back around. If we can stick to just the 3 resources, that'll be pretty solid. We did get a couple of dark, but we did get Jacques Roux, forgive the pronunciation on that one. I'm not sure if we really want any of these cards. You know, Lua, we got another green card, but we threw away Cocoon Trap. So we'll probably just pitch these again, and you do get 3 attempts. So you do get 3 times where you can hold cards and throw them away, and you can unhold the cards that you've already selected. So you're not permanently locked into those cards. If for whatever reason you wanted to ditch a row or even ditch all the rows, you can just roll the dice again. You can reactivate that Wheel of Fortune. But yeah, I think we'll keep what we have, spin them again, and already so we've got a lot more consistency in gold and light as well as mana. So we've got a couple of them there. Love the crossbow, has the ability to attack anything on the far right of the board. The Jester is very powerful as well. Blocks the things that get put in front of it and relocates them and throws a mushroom there. The Red Dragon, 10 attack, 20 life. That is a huge 7 gold drop. So I think we'll just keep it all locked in except for our 1 dark card at the bottom there. And we do get, like I said, we do get that extra chance to try and draw something of value before we do commit to the deck. So we'll hold that top right row. And even though, oh, okay, so definitely not the card that we wanted to see, but I guess we'll hold these, and we can still throw away that 1 card and just see kind of what it brings to us. But we'll just tell them that we have no need for nature because that's not a resource that it's worth risking to get a random copy of, and awesome, we draw into a light anyway there. So that's your deck, and it's as simple as that for building it. This resets every single day, by the way, so you're not locked into this for like a week or a month or anything. So if you're not happy with your deck or it didn't go as well as you planned, you do have that ability just to wait 24 hours and go again. You can see we've got the 3 resources there, so we've got light, mana, and gold, and our opponent is going to be off to a quick start. We've got Lady Share as well. We'll probably cast, I think we'll probably end up casting Jester. I guess we have the Mercenary as well. But Lady Share, so that's the card on the far left there. So if you get that out turn 1 and your opponent doesn't play a mob in response, it actually turns into like a super powerful Cat Witch Lady. And I really do like that versatility. Obviously, as the game goes on, it's very hard to get value, but it is a pretty high risk, high reward play. The only tricky thing is you do need to have the light initially, and you are randomly given resources to start the game, so you don't always get the guarantee that you're going to have enough resources to start with that. Opponent does have a bit of a board against us here, but we'll definitely try and, I guess, lock that down. We'll get Ruari down, and that'll clear whatever's in that far left slot for a pretty long time. We'll buff up our self-harm dude over here, so give him a bit of armor next time he hurts himself. And our opponent, they're ahead a little bit. They're like, 11 life, but we will be able to get to level 2 now. We'll be able to cast probably the Golem, because then we can block this 4th slot while also damaging the creature on the far right. which I like. Obviously, managing your resources is a huge part of this. There's no point getting to level 3 if you don't have the resources to cast your mobs. There's also no point having super powerful mobs. Oh, our opponent casts a Rari against us if you don't have the... I guess if you don't have any way to back them up here. So we can go to level 3, which is very solid. We probably just want to get something into that slot to block any damage coming through, but I think it's probably better just to charge because we've got some pretty powerful stuff in our hand and we still have 23 life. Elf Knight is a very powerful creature. Our opponent's also got a locked board now as well, so they can't put anything on the battlefield. We still do have that one slot, and that can be another game, I guess, in itself as well, where you have the ability to, you know, potentially get to level 3 like we've done now, play a really powerful card, you know, that's like 10 attack, 17 life, and that can be enough to, you know, hold you down into a position where you can fight back control. Like, we're at 20 life each now, we're up 5-3 on the board. Opponent's probably going to be able to play 2 things this turn, but I definitely feel like we're in a pretty good position, even though we did just lose 3 of our creatures. I guess we can put the Jester out now once we've grabbed a couple of resources. Like I said, Shurd's probably no value here because we're not going to be able to reclaim the board. Probably don't want to put in front of Ruari because we will lose that, I guess, that thing here. But, you know, the Angel on the end, we're going through for 10 damage. So your opponent's going to have to play something in that 5th slot. But we are very close to dying. So as long as we can lock down some of these slots, and I guess we do have that ability, I guess even if we just throw Share as just fodder, which we will do, just to block the attack. Because we do have 17 out of 18 damage on the board here, so we do just need to get through for 1 point of damage next turn, and that'll be enough. So the arena games are pretty fast. I think they normally go for about, you know, 5-10 minutes max if you get a really grindy one, if you're either a very slow deck and your opponent is as well, or you're just not getting the right resources, because there is that random element. When you do hit charge, it is just assigning you a random resource, so you don't have control over that. And I guess in this scenario here, like, I'm on 4 life, opponent's on 1. If they were able to put something in that 5th slot, then, you know, that would be another turn. And then there is that back and forth of reviving cards and trying to lock each other out from, you know, from winning the match. But, hey, we managed to get a win, which is awesome. The more consecutive wins you get in Arena, you get better rewards. Plus, you get your daily, your daily Wheel of Fortune as well that you can access, which is cool. So, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that is the arena for Duel of Summoners. So hopefully that's something that, you know, just shows you a bit more depth of how the game works. Like I did say in my first video, we do have some advanced starter sets. They're worth like 25 bucks each. They're an awesome platform to get you started on the game. I'll be doing a video of showing you exactly what the contents are with all the competition details later on in the week. So stick close to that. Hopefully you're enjoying Duel of Summoners. Let me know if you've downloaded the game, are you liking it, what you don't like about it. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if you are new. If you want to help out the channel, you can support us over at Patreon. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.